Hello and welcome, Namaste, to the energetics update for the first one of 2026. I hope you're well. I'm Caroline Crawford. I'm actually recording this. I think it's 3 days before Christmas. I say I think because, like a lot of you, there's been a lot going on. But yet it's Monday and Christmas is on Thursday. So I just wanted to say that I hope you've had a good time over the holidays. And for anybody that has been feeling alone or a little low, I really hope that you've been allowing yourself to feel that love, that not only myself, but so many now are sending out this loving energy to help us all just feel supported and feel loved. So and may that continue for you, as so many, as I say, continue to send this energy out to uplift us all and to inspire us and to also to guide us, to have some, maybe some new relationships, some new friendships, some new interests that bring more light into our lives. So take my love and just feel that coming for you. So I don't know how you've been feeling, but I felt recently that we really are moving into these more expansive times, and this energy, my guides have been telling me, and I've been really feeling it, is all about resonance. The energy we are allowing to be generated from that core within us, from that light within us, because when our resonance is in alignment, the more we can follow that intuitive impulses, and the more that we will feel life is unfolding for us in greater ways, in these, as I've mentioned, these more expansive ways, bringing in these new things that our soul is guiding us towards, isn't it? So I feel there's this greater connection to our higher awareness, and I don't know whether any of you took some time. I still am, to connect with 3i Atlas, that interstellar consciousness, if you like, that has visited us, that has moved through our solar system to bring us a gift of connecting much more strongly and more deeply with our true nature, because we are divine beings. I know I've said that many times before, but I can feel a lot more of these facets, if you like, of our divine consciousness really coming online now. And I went with a couple of friends. We actually went, we're lucky enough to be by a beautiful beach here in Sarasota. We went to Siesta Key, and we sat and did a guided, which I had channeled for us, a guided connection to 3i Atlas. And honestly, ever since then, I've just felt so much more energy, so much more open, and just more confident with so many things. So I'm trusting that many of you that may, or even if you didn't connect with it, you've been feeling those waves that are coming into the field, from that quantum field, from 3i Atlas, from the divine consciousness, to really assist us in our expansion. So also I wanted to say, sometimes, we can get a bit too tense or serious about things, but the more we play with that energy, like play with it like a dance through life, and anything then that, as you flow through your day, will go much more easily. And my guides actually earlier on gave me this little vision of many different partners on a dance floor. And if you could see somebody was going to come towards you and bump into you, then hopefully you would maneuver yourself out of the way to avoid that. And this is what they're saying, that the more we're in tune with our higher selves, the more we'll be given that guidance to maneuver around from anything that may be limiting, that may restrict us, that may cause like a bump in the road. So the more, again, that we're in tune with our own higher selves, it will help us maneuver with a much greater ease, and allowing it to really become a greater part of our daily lives. So the most important thing now, and I keep hearing this and I'm being told this from my higher self and my team, is focus on your own state of being, because that is where your true power lies. That is your key to absolutely everything in your life, in your pathway. Because if we keep focusing on what others are doing or not doing, or even if we're focusing on what's not happening, we're bringing that frequency down. And we want to keep our resonance high. We want to keep it buoyant. Of course, there's going to be times when, we need to be a little quieter, but the more buoyant, and we can catch ourselves to be really, they said to me earlier, be really acutely aware of every thought you're having, because as our energy fields are expanding, things are becoming more clear to us. You may find that things are coming up that you just don't, again, here's that word, resonate with anymore. And it's going beyond words, going beyond limitations, to that feeling and that resonance that we are radiating out. We radiate our resonance, we emit our frequency out into the field, out into the world, and then that is responding back to us. So, I'm sure you all know this, but whatever is happening in our lives is a reflection. It is mirroring back the thoughts, the energies, the beliefs that we have. So, and it's now they're telling me it is so much easier to change in an instant once we let go of anything that is limiting us, that is restricting us. It's far easier to do that now. A practice I have every day, and I just thought I'd share this with you because maybe you'll find it helpful, or maybe you already do this. But as soon as I wake in the morning, before I get up, I'll take a good while just calling on my higher self, calling on my team, and imagining a beautiful waterfall or rays of light coming down through my soul star, through the crown, and completely filling and surrounding my body in that light, asking that it cleanses, it nourishes, it really attunes and aligns me to my highest frequencies in this moment, in this human body, in this now, through all time, all space, through all parallel realities. So I am grounded and anchoring in those highest frequencies of this sacred healing light, so I can shine that more brightly and more abundantly into the world. So that might be something that you might to add to your daily practice. If it's not first thing in the morning, then whatever time works for you. But to be honest, I do it when I very first wake up, and I'll probably take 30 minutes or more doing it. Sometimes I kind of drift off and come back, oh, where was I? But I just feel that is something that I couldn't start my day without. I do that, and then obviously setting our intentions again for all our endeavours, all our encounters throughout the day, to be filled with light and to reflect back that light and that love. And it's lovely when you have conversations with people, whoever it is. It might even be somebody you don't know, but they'll reflect back that light, finding parking spots and meeting people that can really help you, that you may be thinking of doing something and they have that answer for you. So think about your resonance, be aware of any resistance. Just say, I have released that resistance, I let go, and that will take you into that greater resonance for you. So I'm going to call in my team. I have been working more and connecting more with Melchizedek, who, he's wanting to work with me a lot more. So I'm going to leave that with them and call them in and see what they have to share with us for this month and further ahead. Greetings, our dear sisters and brothers. we want to share with you at this such auspicious time that timelines have moved forward so greatly because of the work that so many on earth have been implementing to expand their consciousness and to expand the energy of the world around you. So much light now. If you could see the light that is being radiated from your planet, where we can see it from that higher place, that higher stance, you would be absolutely amazed, because this energy has changed so much, and is in that change, it is allowing this greater, as our dear sister said, this greater resonance that is, if you like, it is widening and increasing the bandwidth of the energy, the frequencies you are all now able to receive. Through this next month, there is what we would like to call a circling of energy, a spiraling of energy, for anything that still needs to leave your energy field, you may become aware of, but in a much lighter way. You're going to find that the energy is not so heavy. And as our dear sister said, as soon as you acknowledge anything that is not in alignment, that is not resonating with you, as soon as you say, I release that, I let that go, I move beyond that, it can happen instantaneously because of the energy, the frequency of energy that is now really embedded in the field. You always have your own decisions and choices to make, and this, dear ones, will never change. But we want to remind you of how powerful at this time and moving forwards, how powerful your choices are. So, check on your list. So many things that you did achieve in this last year. And now start to expand your awareness into wanting to achieve things that really bring you that sense of purpose, that sense of fulfillment, and that sense of joy as your creativity is continually expanding, as your consciousness evolves through the energy of your oversoul, of your soul, coming in to this human body to allow you to be more entwined with those higher energies of all that you are. Many of you may have already noticed these higher, shall we say, abilities becoming much more clear to you. And this is because of the work each one of you is putting in to expanding your inner intelligence, that inner living light. Because that living light is awakening so much further as you continue to bring forth those desires and the very blueprint of why you came to Earth at this time. Now, small steps are the way forwards. Some of you may take greater leaps than others, And we want to remind you that as these energies come in, it is vitally important, dear ones, that you do not compare your pathway and your achievements with anybody else. So many souls at this time are moving in to that higher consciousness, but everyone will do it in their own unique way. Trust in yourselves. Some may have released so much at this point. Some may have further things to awaken and to release further down your pathway. So the most important thing is you are focusing on what you desire and what you wish to create, and the peace and the stillness you can cultivate within yourselves. Now, relationships may have been down a rocky path for many of you, because if the attunement, if the resonance wasn't correct for both of you, although it may seem that you were on a correct path, sometimes what has taken place within many of you with friendships, on a work level, on a personal level, on a family level, as these challenges, shall we say, have arisen, they are encouraging you to live more authentically from who you are, and not to act or react out of any insecurity, particularly of not feeling worthy or not feeling good enough. These may be themes that you reflect on over the next several weeks, dear ones. So we want to remind you that there is no such thing as not being good enough. There is no such thing as not being as good as another. There is no such thing of not being worthy. These are the lower thoughts of your lower self that are moving out of your energy field now, that are being cleansed out of your energy field, so you can live from that greater place of your true nature, of your authenticity. So be aware of your friendships. Be aware of your relationships. Some you may be glad to have resonated away from. Some you may be glad and happy that are resonating towards you and into your life. Because all encounters, all relationships have a purpose to be in your life for one reason or another, maybe many reasons. Some are for working out old belief systems, as we said, old insecurities that are not sustainable in these higher energies. And sustainable is a good word to use to feel to you, for you to feel supported and sustained in your life. Be honest with yourself, dear ones. This is where another key to your happiness lies. Be honest with yourselves. Face the things that you know it is time to release. And as you process those emotions, you will feel a greater sense of light-heartedness, a greater sense of freedom, moving you into your higher self. As we say, your life is becoming more aligned and attuned this year than ever before, because you've opened up to wanting more in life, to wanting to live from that greater place of understanding, of prosperity, of abundance. There is nothing wrong with living a life of great abundance. Abundance brings joy for so many of you. And abundance is evident in so many different ways, not just financial, creative, joyful, heartwarming. So many ways you can experience that greater abundance. So allow yourselves to move towards that greater purpose in your life by having these moments of stillness, connecting to your higher self through the heart. For these are the energies that reside and dwell within you, that are encouraging you to further expansion, to further openness, to further joy. Being the light that you are is why you came here. And the energies now that are permeating every one of you are encouraging you to be all that you are, knowing that those higher aspects of your multi-dimensional selves are so available to you. So step into your multi-dimensionality, step into the true light of your being and shine up those facets of that diamond light that you are. This next 1, 2, 3 months, we would say, are months of seeing with greater clarity, feeling with greater clarity, feeling with that deeper understanding as you awaken further and further to that joy and the divinity each one of you hold within you. So try not to be sad over the past, dear ones. Try not to be sad by feeling losses, because in truth there is no loss. There is change, there is growth, there is expansion. And the more you can feel into that resonance of that was the past, this is now. Your power lies right in each and every now moment. Let go of what you feel may be bringing your frequency down. Let go of any sadness, any frustration. Let go, dear ones. Look ahead. Look to the stars. Look to those beautiful planets that are showering their light for you in so many different ways to open your consciousness to greater and truer alignment to who you are. Many of you are being activated in your third eye, the ajna, at this time. Be aware of your visions. Be aware of the pictures and images that are coming to you, not only in your dream times, dear ones, but in your waking lives. We encourage you to close your eyes as often as you can throughout the day when it is safe, and just see what comes forth. For these visions now are coming directly from your own soul, your own higher self, your oversoul, to show you what is possible, to show you that way forward, to give you those signs, to bring you in a greater sense of trust in yourself, trust in who you are, trust, because as you build that trust in yourself, so that will be reflected back in all your relationships, in all your encounters, in all you desire, By feeling that trust, you're building on that trust. And when you trust yourself, that is the resonance you carry out and draw others that can be supportive and collaborate if that is to be the right way for you. Collaborations, joining with others, is a great way forwards, even if it is just in the sense of bouncing ideas off of each other's. If it is working together with a greater team, with a greater community, from that loving heart, building on that trust. These are the energies now that are coming in to encourage you to live in your greater, truer, trusting communities through integrity and sharing from your higher self. And that is where the energies will expand further. You are already, so many of you, aware of the fifth dimensional energies in your lives, and this is going to continue to increase. And the more true you are to yourself, the truer you will connect and feel those energies in your life, guiding you forward, opening you up to the greater way of living from your true selves, dear ones. So we will reiterate once more, be true to yourselves. Trust all the thoughts that arise from your heart. Trust and take that action when you feel it is necessary and right for you. Build on that trust. Connect to your higher self throughout the day, even if it is in small increments, dear ones. But this is where you are building that shift in consciousness, building that shift to those higher frequencies, and continuing to create a world of greater consciousness, of greater awareness, of greater unity and joy for all. So remember, try not to dwell on any sadness. Let that go. Allow it to drift away. And put your focus in the now moment and continue to build to be the best, the most highest, beautiful, loving, kind souls that you can be, that you are. We love you. We, the Federation of Light, the angelics, the celestial beings, your ancestors, the Elohim, the seraphim, the great masters. There are too many to mention, but feel them, feel into their love, call on that love, allow that love in as you live and resonate from that place of your true divine selves. We love you. Be the light you are, dear ones, and shine forth as you continue to create the most beautiful, amazing, magnificent world from the state of your true being. Goodbye for now, dear friends, beloveds. We love you. Gosh, I felt very powerful today. So take their love, take my love, keep resonating with the truth of your being. Allow yourselves to let go of any resistance, as they said. Just let it float through. Allow it to be released. Focus on your frequency, on that resonance in your heart, in your soul. I do hope, and I am sending you so many positive thoughts for you to really embrace every part of you, love every part of you, fall in love with yourselves this year more than ever before, and let that light go ahead of you in creating the path that brings you the most joy. Feel my love, and remember that if there are any times you feel a little low or a little alone, just call on that love, breathe it in. I love you with all my heart. Take care, and wishing you a year full of abundance, joy, love, laughter and light. Goodbye for now. I love you. Namaste.